This is gonna work. I believe in me. I super glued my fingers. This is not for the faint of heart. Welcome back to Sound 101. I'm Andrew from Deity Microphones, and today's episode is a DIY episode. We're gonna teach you how to build this, a portable battery charging kit. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Stay tuned. In order to build this case, we are gonna need to go out and actually go buy the supplies. Okay, 4,800. Ooh, they got colors. Do we want Deity yellow? Look at that. Woo! Okay, so we're going with this size because it'll allow us to expand and get bigger. It also has to do with this depth right here, because remember, 2.5 inches is gonna be that electrical box. Then our board's gonna be here. Then we're gonna have chargers, and we need chargers in the lid. So thickness is what matters for us. So we're in the pre-cut lumber section. So this little 2 foot by 2 foot sections is what we want. And ideally, I only want something that's gonna be 1/4 of an inch. It's gonna be nice and lightweight, easy to cut to put in our case. I think we found it. 1 by 3, this is perfect. We're gonna put this around the edge of our board. So like on the inside, so it's gonna lift it up above our wires. So when we push down on this, it won't sag in the middle. First thing we're gonna do is we are going to get our wood cut and trimmed. I've done this measurement. I know I need to taper it a little bit. So the bottom of my wood needs to be a little bit thinner than the top of my wood. I think this is really gonna work out. I'm also gonna notch out a couple of the corners. No one watch. That's gonna allow me to run cables through these support beams and really allow me to really cable management and keep it all nice and tidy. Yeah, this is gonna work. I believe in me. The wood top here, I've spaced everything out. I've placed it, I've drawn out, making sure all my measurements are perfect for the size of wood that I'm going with. Hey, Crow. What you doing? Oh, really? Look at that. I need to clean it all up by making it nice and black and disappear. Well, I do like the look of wood. That black just finishes off this project. So now we're back at the bench. I've got to start putting this stuff in here. And we're gonna take this, we're gonna just place super glue. Don't let this stuff touch your skin, by the way. It is gnarly to get off your skin. I can use a bunch of instant industrial grade super glue that should dry rather quickly. It should bond nicely between the wood and the plastic and really give us that secure feeling without having to use a bunch of fasteners, sharp objects, and possibly splitting my wood. I am the human clamp as of right now. When you're working with super glue, the vapors can get to you. I'm literally locked. I super glued my fingers. The repair technicians are helping me because I'm an idiot. For this gigantic electrical socket, I need to drill a 2-inch hole in the side of my case. I think I've selected the right place. I think we should be centered. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Whoop, there we go. Remember guys, safety is important. Wear your safety goggles and safety equipment when necessary, and always have someone assist you when also you feel like you need some help and you can't do it alone. In this case, I had Blake, our producer, help me out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Well, that's not the right spot. Glued my fingers again. Lovely. But, we're losing traction. And that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm cutting.
Okay, it's very obvious now at the end of day 1. Glue's not working. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Looks like we're gonna have a day 2. Well, it's day 2. We let the glue dry and it didn't work. We're gonna have to get out some screws and we're gonna screw this all up. It's gonna take a little bit more work than say glue, but that's what it takes to get the job done the right way. We'll do it the right way. Because it's a translucent case, I can get my light here and I can look and see a little dark spot right there. I'm gonna put my screw there. And I split the wood. So let's actually instead pre-drill our holes. This should preventing wood split. Except for the fact that my wood screws are 2 inches and my drill bit is only 1 inch. So the last inch is definitely splitting all my wood. I can hear it splitting. But don't worry, we're gonna screw in this socket and those same screws aren't gonna be a problem. And now I've shorted out my cable because the screw has gone right into my extension cord. So now I need to go buy another socket. I'm now gonna go lay in my flat board to show kind of where it's all gonna be spaced out to so I can drill this in. And my hole is in the wrong spot. Okay, I have a plan. We're gonna rise it up a little bit and we'll just go over it with a couple of pieces of wood.
Is nothing easy, Andrew?
What am I? The whole bit just popped out. And now I've broken my drill bit. This is not working out. It's also raising it up possibly a little bit too high. So on top of a socket that's gonna come in 2 more days, I need to go buy a power strip adapter. I also need to go get some other kind of fasteners that might work better than 2-inch screws. And I need to go buy another case because I have a giant hole in this one. I'll see you on day 3. This was probably a 10 out of 10 for hardness. This is not for the faint of heart. So it is day 3. You'll notice I have something new. We can't use this. This has to go away. We failed. What we do have is a brand new start to this project. And I think, honestly, this is gonna take it from a 10 out of 10 hardness scale, probably down to like a 5. I think this is gonna be a lot easier. We shot for the stars because it's always worth shooting for the stars. We went with the 10 out of 10 because if we had succeeded, it would have been awesome. We're still gonna be awesome. This will actually be easier to fix and upgrade later in the future, which also has a benefit. We are switching to that surge protector, and then we're gonna screw terminal it into the socket. And it already has the colors on here, and this wire is gonna be color coded too. Like, we really can't screw this up. Now it's come time to drill that 2-inch hole. This time, we're gonna go as low as possible on the case and make sure we have that clearance. It's thick.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Boom, I nailed that. Here's how we're gonna knock it out for real this time. We're gonna build out our platform first. Same piece of wood, we're gonna save that, new pieces of cut wood to the length of this case. Perfect, okay? I might wanna cut some holes real fast for porting. Now we're gonna drill these with 3 simple short screws. I'm gonna clamp this piece of wood so it doesn't split and pushes them together, so I don't have to worry about having to over drill this. Last thing I wanna do is kind of sink in too much and not get good strength. And as you can see, comes in. Boom. How nice is that? It's coming together. Day 3 of what should have been a 3-hour project is coming together. So I only need like that much. I'm gonna strip back my wires. And that gives me my exposed sections. So I have a little wire snipper. So what you do is you pop your wire in, it cuts it out like that. How awesome is that? Black goes to black, green goes to green, white goes to white. Very simple. Then that's gotta like poke through. So we'll go green. And as you can see, it's clamped. I put the white one in its hole. And there, inside is our connector. So now what we need to do is we get out our Velcro. We are going to use hook and loop Velcro for securing anything. No more super glue, no more fasteners, something very simple that is going to be changeable in the future. Now it's come time to actually place our units on the actual stand. So what we've got is a connector that comes out here, a connector that comes out on this side, so this side and this side. So these two connectors can use the same hole to dive down in. All excess cable is gonna go underneath. I'm gonna take that drill bit, put it right where it belongs. I'm gonna drill this hole. Now that we know where our things are going, let's put more of that soft Velcro on here. Oh yeah, that's really on there. So we got this little USB guy right here. This is gonna handle everything. All my connections will go out here to the side. I can dip them in. I can also run them up to the edge of the case. And that little cable goes right in here and it looks all nice and clean. So that's gonna go up like that. And then that is going in that very first hole. I'm also gonna put in the LED tape right now. So I just need to size fit it in there on the side like this. So we're actually gonna go on the inside loop so our LEDs are facing down and not straight into your face. And that's my last junction, so I need to get my little trimmer cut right there on that line. That LED light's gonna come in handy in dark environments. Now let's place the platform on top of everything. Squish it down as tight as possible, make that Velcro hold. There we are almost done. Everything is cable managed nice and neat. The platform is sitting exactly where we want. This thing looks clean, but we can do one better. Let's put some Velcro on that very top of the lid so we can mount things like the TC1 or BPTRX units when they're charging. Well guys, that is it. Let me give you a quick tour before we wrap up this video. As you can see, AA, AAA batteries cabled right into that little hole. Extra Velcro space if we need it. We still have 4 USB ports open. That is gonna allow us to expand into our top rack up here, where I can just do a little USB cable up into this little area, charge it, pull all those cables, and when I'm done with it, throw them into my little bags, toss it to the side. This big pouch over here, I can either use it for other batteries, or I could take the extension cord that I'm actually running this with, throw it into that area as well. Up here you can see we've got MPF batteries, we've got BP batteries up here, and what's awesome, LED lights, super bright. So this thing, self-sufficient, and that just makes it so that you plug it in, put your batteries on charge, walk away, one single case, no string of messes, nothing to trip on, one cable to the wall, that's all you gotta worry about. So guys, if you're wondering how much did this project tally up, this is what we spent on the actual build and the final product. Well guys, we persevered, we finished the DIY project that we set out to do, and I think what we ended up building looks fantastic. Don't quit on a DIY project that you've started, finish it, and I think you're gonna feel better, not just about yourself and your own abilities, but the stuff you have available to you now. Like I have this case that I can take the set with me. How awesome is that? So finish the projects you have and you're gonna grow and be better in everything that you do. If you like this kind of content and you wanna see more DIY projects from us at Deity, drop them down in that comment section below. We wanna find out what you guys wanna build. If you like content like this, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you get notified every single time we post a brand new video. I'm Andrew from Deity Microphones. Thank you for watching.